Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
And what if you fuck up?
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
I'd be pissed scared I'd get a boner or fucking fart or something.
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
Shut the fuck up, man. You're making me nervous.
Coming soon to a television set near you, Gorilla at Large in 3D. Get your 3D glasses at IGA food stores and Shop and Go, and be watching for Gorilla at Large.
Every damn time. Let's start over. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Now, before we get started, I got some breaking news, guys. We got some breaking news right here. And it comes from Doom Penis has got us some breaking news. Junk 3POs let me know that the holiday special, well, according to Doomcock's wife, Goomy Clint, that is coming, that the holiday special is coming in 3D. It's going to be released in 3D. Now that why I would go see. Why am I getting a shadow? I'm getting a bad shadow. Anyway, welcome back, guys. It's Pop Culture of the Morning. It is 11 a.m. We're a little bit past. We're going to talk pop culture. My throat's getting sore. I don't know. Maybe I need to go suck on some honey or something. But anyway, we got a room. How many people we got in here? 16 people. We are breaking the internet, as they say. And I see already Junk 3PO. Junk 3PO always sneaks in here, talks before the show, and then sneaks out, I think. I saw that his grandmother passed away. So I want to say, I don't know what you say. Sorry to hear that, Junk 3PO. If you're still out there watching, man, I lost my grandma probably 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more, but a lot of memories, man. That's where I went on the weekends to my grandma's house. My grandma on my father's side. Go over there. That's where I kept my Star Wars toys. I didn't even take them home to play with them during the week. I've left them over there. So I have a lot of memories of my grandma's house, you know, popping firecrackers. I don't know if you did that, but you're blowing up stuff, putting an M80 in an X-Wing, and just having fun at my grandma's house. So I know how it is when you lose. And like I said, I think I said it on Twitter, there's a quote from Last Crusade I actually liked that says something about we're getting that age where life stops giving us stuff and stops taking stuff away. And man, the older I get, the more that quote really hits me. I don't know if that quote came from Crystal Skull. I know it's in Crystal Skull. But anyway, but I'm sorry to hear that, 3PO, man. I know as we get older, we start losing those, you know, people we grew up with, the people we loved. And it just tells us anyway. I don't know what else to say. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to Junk 3PO for that. And I started the video. You're not going to believe this. I started this live stream. If you missed it, mute it. Mic on mute. I got to stop doing it. See, I muted when the opening's going on because I'm moving around, I'm getting my drink, moving stuff, doing some stuff on here, and I don't want y'all to hear the clicky of the mouse and all that. So I mute it, and then I start talking. I'm like, welcome to Junkman, and I'm back on mute, and I forget every damn time. I think I forget to mute that. But anyway, we got some people. Let's see who's in the room. We got the regulars. We got some new. We got some familiar faces. We got some faces I've never seen. We got Dominic, Brian, Chris, Raw Solo's always around. We got Ashley. That's Ashley. We got Rich. Of course, we got Drunk 3PO. At least here at the minute, he likes to sneak in and sneak out. He's got to get over and put on his bell-lock hat. You got Indiana Smith. There we go. Let me know I'm on mute. We got Blue Harvest Vintage Toys, as always, in the house. And we got a lot of people here also. But again, guys, if you didn't catch the show last night, Chris says he didn't, although we all remember seeing him in here during the show at the very beginning. You sent a super chat. We got special super chats for you guys now. We've got the crew, the Junkman crew is going to give you a special message. Not just a clip from a television show. You got Larry the Womp, and you got some other guys going to give you a special clip. But you might get you might get something like this also.
I just hope Chunky's in it. He's so good at providing a whimsical comic relief that no one asked for.
Oopsa! We saw out of oxygens!
Nah, I don't know why I like that so much. But anyway, we got some clips. We've got to talk. Okay, the last few minutes of the show, we'll read chats and everything. Super chats to make sure I see them. And shows you support the channel and makes us keep going. But it's 24 people in here now. Okay, we're going to talk 3D movies. I don't know how many of you guys out there remember when 3D movies in the 80s were on local television. Now, I'm probably going to repeat some of the stuff later. I got a video to show. But man, I was really into 3D movies in the 80s. I mean, I went to see Jaws 3 just because it was in 3D. I think that's the only 3D movie I saw. But I was fascinated with 3D. I remember I would take a comic book, just a regular comic or something right here, and I would take a blue crayon and a red crayon and trace around it, put on my glasses, and try to make 3D out of it. Be like, whoa! And I would tell myself it was in 3D. Well, you'd probably give it a little depth to it if you did that, if you did it just right. But overall... But I had the Star Wars 3D comic. I remember that. I remember an Ultraman 3D comic and some other comics. 3D was kind of making a comeback in the 80s. Now, I know in the last couple of years they did a 3D again, kind of kicked off. People started getting into 3D Avatar, 3D this. All movies were re-released. Episode 1 re-released in 3D. But it wasn't the same 3D. It was really good looking depth. But the 3D I'm talking about in the 80s, and I guess probably back in the 60s, when you had the red and blue lens, was 3D like... whoosh. I remember going to see Jaws and seeing it would just be sitting there and it would feel like fish come out from behind you. You're like, what the fuck? Maybe just because I was a kid, so it was all new to me. Now, of course, you got those 3D stuff down in like Disneyland and stuff. It's really great, like the Terminator 3D movie down there. And I can remember like the shark head or something blowing up. I mean, stuff would come right at the screen that I really don't feel like I see with the new movies today. But we're not talking about the 3D movies like Friday the 13th in 3D. I wanted to see that just because it was in 3D. I think I went to see A Nightmare on Elm Street. Because, did you know Elm Street? You know why they picked Elm Street? I just found this out yesterday. Wes Craven picked Elm Street because that's where John F. Kennedy was killed. I thought they just picked it because Elm Street's a popular name. Almost every town's got an Elm Street. So I thought that's why they picked it. But apparently he said he picked Elm Street because that's where Kennedy got shot. And that's where, to him, innocent died. The innocence of America died that day. And that's how he felt with the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. That these kids were losing their innocence. Like he felt in the 1960s when Kennedy was killed. So he named it Nightmare on Elm Street. I did not know that. But I see Ralston in a super chat mentioning, I didn't even see that, Nightmare on Elm Street. If I remember right, it was only like the last 20 minutes or something was in 3D. They kept telling you, and again, don't put on your 3D glasses yet. Just wait. Put them on later when we tell you to. But Raw, we're going to send you a special video just for you for sending the super chat. Here you go.
Chickity check, you sent a super chat. Thank you, dog. It means a lot that you're supporting the channel like that. This is your man, Gangsta Chewbacca. Check you later, homie. Thanks again.
There you go. Raw Solo sending a super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Always here to lend out and help. And he's a member of the channel also, so that helps. So I feel bad. You know, you're already helping out the channel, dude. Come on. But hey, anyway, you can help out the channel, right? But anyway, we're talking more 3D movies on television. I don't know. It was usually a local thing. Your local channel would do it. I don't think it was anything prime time that the networks did. They would take some movie from the 50s or the 60s that was in 3D at a theater and show them on television. You would have to go down to your local gas station, your local Pizza Hut, not some local store usually, not Pizza Hut, but some pizza pan in the can or whatever it was called, your local store. That's a good name for a pizza restaurant. Pizza pan in the can. I'm gonna have to open me a pizza. Let me write that down. Open a pizza place locally called Pizza Pan in the Can. I have to remember that. Pizza. I remember we had a store called Pizza by the Slice. You could only buy pizza by the slice. Yeah, and I remember walking down. It took me about 30 minutes to walk down there to get me one piece of pizza for about $2. I was like, this is heaven. Pizza by the slice. Man, I love me some pizza. But the locals, man. Remember the locals? Local places would give out 3D glasses. I remember them as free, but I was researching this for this video. A lot of places with 99 cents to $2. I remember go down to the local Jiffy Lube or go down to the lube shop and get your free 3D glasses. And I'm here bugging my parents like, you got to go get those glasses before they're gone. They said they're going fast. Go get them. I was excited. And I don't remember anyone else in the house. You know, I had a brother, a sister, my mom, and my dad. I don't really remember anyone else watching it with me, getting excited about it like I was. I don't know. Well, I put together a little piece of information here about, I'm curious out there in the chat, who remembers local 3, if anybody out there got excited as I did. But anyway, I put this together. Let's look at this real quick. And then we'll get, I see a super chat. Hold on. Jenner Custom Toys, I got early today just for this. You got early just for this? I feel sorry for you. You're probably like, shit, I woke up early for this? Ooh, here you go. Just for you.
Hey, sisters! Oh my God, I just heard you say super chat. I want to thank you so much. It really supports the channel. It really means a lot. Oh my God, you got a super chat. God, man, got a super chat. Oh my God, you're supporting this channel like he's JoJo or maybe J. Charles or something. Oh my God, he got a super chat. I can't believe it. It makes me want to go look at Raylo pictures. I love Raylo. Oh my God, thank you so much. Chat means a lot. Thank you.
It's too early for that. It's too early for Primetime Charlie. Primetime Charlie's at night. He's in primetime. He's too excited. He, she, whatever the pronoun is. But that's going out to Custom Toys right there. That is Primetime Charlie thanking you for a super chat. Ashley says, oh no, must not be a fan of Primetime Charlie. I'm working on a new character too. But I want to make this my own character. I don't want to take a toy or something. I want something I can brand. I'm trying to find a puppet. You know how much it costs to get a custom puppet made? Oh, and is anybody out there good with animation, computer animation? I need somebody. I'm working on doing a unreleased trailer from the 80s, and I need somebody that's good at computer animation. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, just got a pan down shot and everything. Anyway, if you're good at that, hit me up. Yeah, my parents took me to 7-Eleven to get the glasses. Yeah, your parents took. I couldn't. I remember I was bugging my parents all the time. Where's the Gorilla at Large is coming on? Where is my glasses? I got to see Gorilla at Large. This is going to be better than King Kong. King Kong, Gorilla at Large. He's going to walk up a roller coaster. I could not wait for that. And I remember that. And then one day I came home and my mom had stopped and got glasses on the way home. And I was so excited. A puppet? You must have been watching my video. Oh, that's right. You do got puppets. Maybe we can get a puppet. I always wanted a puppet because I was like, but I want something that's more, something I can brand. You know, I put Alien Todd on a shirt, or I put Larry Wample over here. Yeah, you know, put me on my shirt. You know, then it's Lucasfilm will pull it down, or maybe 20th Century Fox pulls that down. So I'm looking on something that's more, something I can brand myself. Got the character already. Just got to work on that. But puppet, oh yeah. So check out Jenner's. I always think it's Kenner because I'm just so used to seeing Kenner. Jenner's Custom Toys. Check that out. Really good thing right there. Let's see. Junkman pimping in the morning. Junkman is always pimping. And you know what else, Junkman? You know what else is going on with the Junkman? Oh shit! And I was all ready to go too.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Junkman channels popping though. But let's go look at some 3D movies, local TV movies. Let's go back in time. Let's go. Remember 3D movies on television back in the 80s.
For the first time in history, the famed creature from the Black Lagoon comes to Chicago television in the amazing effect known as 3D. Prepare now for the creature's appearance. Reporting into 3D TV Central from the aquarium, here's the son of Svengoolie with further details.
Even the aquarium can't display the creature in 3D, but you can see the creature in 3D with a color TV set and these 3D glasses that you buy at participating 7-Eleven stores while supplies last. See the creature in 3D. 3D TV comes to Chicago on Channel 32.
In the 80s, there seemed to be a return to 3D. Although there were some 3D movies hitting theaters like Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D, Jaws in 3D. There was a craze, at least on local television, of taking movies from probably the late 50s, early 60s that were made for 3D and bringing them to television. And local television channels went crazy when this came out. I remember you would have to go to your local lube shop or your local store, your Ace Hardware, some locally owned store most of the time, and pick up your free 3D glasses, limited to 3 or 4 per family. And the TV stations would make a huge deal out of this every time. Now, a lot of times they would do this as fundraisers, usually around the time Jerry Lewis was on television, helping the cripples out. But other times they would just do it just for the fun of it. They would usually come on in the afternoon before prime time, maybe 7 o'clock. And I just remember being really, really excited for these. Not only was it cool to see 3D, I was really into 3D back when 3D was good. 3D movies today I can't really stand. I don't like wearing the glasses. But 3D, at least at the movies in the 80s, seemed to really come at you. It seemed like stuff would come from behind you or really reach out and almost touch you. Today's movie seems more about 3D in depth than coming out of the screen. And I remember seeing Jaws in 3D and being really excited. And I really got into a 3D kick. There were some 3D comic books, of course, probably the most famous I've talked about on here anyways, the 3D Star Wars comics. But we're talking about local television. They went crazy for these 3D movies. Now, bad thing is these movies mostly wasn't any good. I can't really remember each one. I do know probably the most famous was Revenge of the Creature, which was a Black Lagoon sequel. And then you had probably the other most famous is Gorilla at Large. This was a King Kong ripoff that was in 3D. I also remember a John Wayne movie being on television. That was a 3D movie also. But there were a lot. Most of these were cheesy B movies. And they would be shown probably got very cheap from the local station. Now the local station would tell you at the beginning of the movie how to set up your TV to watch it in 3D.
A 3D movie, Gorilla at Large, will be shown on WTOC TV in primetime Sunday, September 12th at 8 o'clock. Tens of thousands of glasses have already been bought by the frenzied public. The remaining glasses are being sold at 2 for 99 cents at area Shop and Go and IGA food stores, but the public is advised to hurry.
I tried to find one of these instructions how to do this. I know there were probably on local TV, but I couldn't find any on YouTube, which I was surprised. I'm sure they're out there. I just couldn't find them. But you would have your local news host or someone. They would set up the television, usually show you how the 3D works with the glasses, with the red and the blue, and how to set your color tint to make sure your blue and your red was the right color so the 3D would be best. A lot of people complained that the 3D didn't really work well, didn't look good. But for me as a kid, I can't remember complaining. I remember getting excited for these, running down getting my 3D glasses like these right here, the Black Lagoon. I remember looking at the ads, and I remember getting really excited. Again, this was probably more local television. I'm not sure how many in your area did it, but I know I was always excited when a 3D movie, it would probably be maybe 1 to 2 a year. It wasn't something you seen a lot. So when a television did do the 3D movie, man, they got excited about it.
Come greet the gorilla from Gorilla at Large when he arrives at the Savannah Airport Thursday morning at 9:30. A limited number of free 3D glasses will be given away. Meet him in person Thursday morning at 9:30 at the airport. 3D TV is less than 2 weeks away. Be ready.
As you can see here, they would start counting down the days. 5 more days to Gorilla at Large. 2 more days for Gorilla at Large. It is here. Get your glasses. Get to your local lube shop and get your 3D glasses for your family. It was really an exciting time if you were a kid and you were into 3D. And you had to get them that day. This was something that would come on. It wouldn't repeat. If you missed it, you missed it. But I remember being really excited for these, and a lot of kids in my school, they really wasn't. I couldn't understand it. I would ask my friends and be like, hey, you gonna watch Gorilla at Large in 3D? What? You know, the 3D movie is gonna be on WGXE at 7 o'clock tonight. Huh? What are you talking about? And I was like, you know, Gorilla at Large in 3D. Get your glasses on. It's gonna be 3D. It's gonna be like having a gorilla in your house. Oh, no, I don't know anything about that. I'm like, what are you talking about? They've been counting down. They've been so excited. I love 3D. Now, like I said, 3D today just isn't as fun. But I really love these local ads and everything, how everybody would get excited for these 3D movies. I don't know about you. Hopefully you got excited as I did as a kid, wanting to watch these 3D movies.
8 days are left. Really, I've counted. Just 7 days till 3D. Do you know where your glasses are? Only 4 days to get your glasses. Don't blow it. Three days till 3D. Isn't it exciting?
I'm just playing. I'm not muted. I cut that video off a little early, but I think you got it. That was probably the last one there. But local stations showing 3D movies. Really exciting, man. Johnny said, that's my local station. I remember that. I was excited about it. But sadly, we had a black and white TV. Oh, I remember they showed a 3D movie. I think it was, I don't remember what it was. I remember a John Wayne movie, Haldo, or something. No, not from Last Jedi. And it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday or Sunday, and my parents wouldn't let me. They were doing something, watching something else probably, and I had to watch it on my black and white TV, and I better put my glasses on. Watched it with my glasses. Wasn't in 3D because it was a black and white television. And I don't remember hearing about this. There was something you could buy and put over your screen if you have a black and white TV to make it. Like a blue and red lens you could put on the screen or something. I never saw that. I just remember hearing about it. It's funny how they were all waving their fingers like that. Yeah, it was all in 3D! 3D coming at you! Oh, okay. Oh, remember the guy in Back to the Future running around with 3D glasses on all the time? Ross says he's bought one of the shirts. Shirts are on sale for $13 at junkmanmerch.com. Raw, thank you, means a lot. And yeah, we got a super chat. Ashley's in here always sending a super chat, helping out. Saw House of Wax in 3D in theater. Never saw it. I remember that though. House of Wax in 3D. 3D in Savannah is popping though. It was popping, wasn't it? Gorilla at Large, says Sonic. There it is. Yeah, I remember. That's the one I remember the most getting. That must have been like one of the first. I remember getting excited about that. And then probably like everything, they probably ran it into the ground doing. We just moved on. These days, you got to have a 3D TV. Do they still make 3D TVs, or did that have to go out real fast? But Ashley, you got to get yourself. We got to send this out to Ashley for sending a super chat. Here you go, Ashley. Just for Ashley. Everybody else, close their eyes.
Well, look at you, sending a super chat, just like a first-class Wampa would. I want to thank you a lot for the support. It means a lot, and I just know it goes into making this channel better, and it goes in for helping support the team behind the camera. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, this is going to help the Junkman out, but really, it helps out a lot more. It helps out everyone, not just Junkman. I mean, there's a lot of people that go behind the scenes. I mean, of course, you have me, your host, Larry J. Wampa, and you have Alien Todd, you have Primetime Charlie, you have...
Yo, dog, wrap this thing up. Hurry up, man. Don't take all day.
Okay, I'm going. Thank you again for the super chat.
Okay, Ashley, there you go, Larry. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Indiana Smith says, around 1980-81, he saw Revenge of the Creature. Did they not use... I was wondering about the title, Revenge of the Creature. They didn't call it... I wonder if they didn't use the Black Lagoon on purpose or something. Because it's not officially Anyway, he said he saw it on TV with 3D glasses. He got a local shop and go. Yeah, the local stores had it. The lube shop, the local grocery store, not your chain grocery store or something like that would get in on the act. No, actually, don't thank me. Don't thank Larry. Thank yourself for supporting the channel. We got another supporter, Star Wars Agent. I watched the holiday special on TV. I was like 6 years old. I remember watching it also. I was probably about that age, probably maybe a little younger. I don't know. I was born in 72. And I wanted it in 3D. 3D would have helped that out for sure. If anything could have made that better, it was that one. But Star Wars Agent, we're going to give you, we don't have any custom made. We did the 3 custom made. I got to make some more. So we're just going to give you a regular video for helping out. But I hope you don't mind. If you do, I'm sorry about that, or I just don't want to repeat the custom made. So let's just give you, I'm trying to think of one I haven't done 100 times before here, but we're going to give you, we're not going to give you that one. Wouldn't like that. We're going to give you one of my personal favorites. Here you go, Star Wars Agent, just for you.
Oh no, somebody's busted my antenna.
Sorry, Virginia. There ain't no Santa Claus.
I love that. I love that antenna. There you go, Super Star Wars Agent. That's just for you. B. Arthur in 3D would have been good. Now, this reminds me, looking back at these 3D things, reminded me of, do you remember how big local talent was back in the 80s? I guess the 70s and some other time periods, but it really has faded off. The local DJ at your rock and roll radio station, or local television. I mean, there were some local people that were like local rock stars, local gods. You know, they were pretty famous in your neighborhood. If you went to a Piggly Wiggly, or you went to a Winn-Dixie or something, they had a special remote out there doing a live broadcast. Man, you would be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it! That's Billy Crash Credit from the morning over there." So yeah, I think we kind of lost that local feeling. Is that an 80s song? We lost the local heroes, I think. Now I don't hardly ever listen to local radio. If I do, it's just music. Most of the time I get my phone plugged into it, or something like listening to a podcast or something. So maybe some of you do, but the local television news, I don't ever watch the local. Now my parents watch the local news. Don't know why. They're like, coming up in 15 minutes, we're going to tell you the forecast. I was like, I can go on here and tell you the forecast in like 3 seconds. Why am I going to watch the local news? Public access television was dope, says Dominic. Yeah, I remember, God, I think I was right when I first got married. I never really paid attention to local television, and we were just flipping around TV, and it was like 12 o'clock at night on local television. There was this fake, it was like Saturday Night Live, but they were picking on like local television hosts and stuff, and it was like a bunch of college kids. I wish I recorded that. It was most of it was pretty dumb. Most of it was funny if you knew who they were making fun of. But I was like, it was like early YouTube. It was like somebody doing a YouTube show on local television. It just blew my mind. Uncle Floyd probably had a show. I've heard the name. I listened to Art Bell since. Now I loved Art Bell in the 80s, man. I mean the 90s. Oh, and I would go to my girlfriend, who became my wife, who became my ex-wife. But I used to go to her house, hang out there at night, drive home. And it took me about 30 minutes to get home, and that would always be Art Bell on the radio. And I remember getting home, sitting in the driveway, like, can't get out of the car because Art Bell was still talking. I remember once he had this guy call about how he killed a Bigfoot. He had it buried. He wanted Art Bell to know where it was, but he was worried that he might go to jail or get arrested for killing a Bigfoot. He didn't know if it was a dangerous species. I could talk about Art Bell all day. So who brought that? A Star Wars Agent, Art Bell, man. And that time the guy called us, he was flying over Area 51, and the phone went out, and then the radio signal went out. You were like, oh my God, a government shot him down. The Count doing 3D on SCTV. The Count, man, that was the dad from Freaks and Geeks, right? Yeah, the Count. He was also popped up live action in the Ed Grimley cartoon. Damn, what is his name? I cannot believe I forgot his name. I've been horrible with names lately. I think it's a Friday Night Special. Aaron says, my dad still goes on about on TV when Wizzo the Clown in Kansas City in 1950s. I guess Wizzo was a local celebrity. Probably was. I think that's how Bozo started. You hung up on a clown for the 60s, man. Oh, sorry. We got Ashley sending in another super chat. You're such a rebel, Junkman. Thank you so much, Ashley. Oh my God, Ashley loves supporting the channel. It seems like I give her Jelly Man Kelly all the time. So I'm going to give her, I'm trying to think when it's a little longer. Oh, sorry about that. Ashley. I don't know what to give Ashley. I've done all these. Monday I'll have new clips. I'm going to change the clips out every Monday, I think. I don't know. I do that one too much. Here you go, Ashley. This one's just for you.
You know what old Jack Burton always says at a time like this? Who? Jack Burton. Me.
There you go. A Jack Burton clip for helping out the channel like you do. But I'm curious, do you guys get excited about local 3D movies as I did? I tell you, I was pumped up when they were saying 5 more days, 10 more, 6 more days, 2 more days, 3 more days. It was me. I was the one they were preaching to the choir. I was the one who was like, I can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. I had my Jiffy popcorn ready, popping, have it ready, watch it, got my glasses on. My parents and everybody else has left the room. They don't give a shit. I don't know why. Even my brother and sisters, they didn't care. Nobody cared that I moved. I was like, don't you understand? This is Gorilla at large. This isn't Gorilla, you know, off in the country. This isn't a gorilla in Africa. This isn't a gorilla. This isn't even King Kong. This is Gorilla. And he's at large. That right there made you want to see it. 3D, large. Those two words just went together. I could not understand. And I remember they did a 3D Harris Ford, John Wayne movie. And they're like, for the first time ever, John Wayne's 3D movie is being shown. I think they meant the first time it was back in 3D, but they advertised it like it never had been seen before. And my dad was a big John Wayne fan. My granddad was a big John Wayne fan. I guess that's why my middle name is Wayne. That's a little trivia for you probably didn't know. But we got John Wayne. And they weren't even excited about that. I was like, it's a Western. It's a cowboy movie. It's John Wayne. Shit, what's going to make you guys happy? A Gabby Hayes 3D movie? It looks like nothing would make them happy. Half of the room is saying, who the hell is Gabby Hayes? Uncle Floyd was the SCTV character, wasn't it? Was great. Or was he? Maybe not. I remember the name. It was like a local guy, right? Uncle Floyd was great. The only Floyd I liked was Floyd the Barber. Did John Wayne hunt a gorilla at large? No, he didn't go after gorilla at large. It was like Hondo. He played, I think it was just a normal Western. And they just threw 3D on it for some reason. We got Ashley with a bunch of smiley faces. Nice, Ashley. Uncle Floyd. Yeah. Joe Flaherty. How did I forget that name? I love Joe Flaherty. And every time I see the guy in white in Last Crusade comes to Indiana Jones' dad's house, I always think, hey, that's Joe Flaherty, because he had a character look just like that. Jiffy Pop was better than the microwave popcorn. You remember that? You put it on the stove, it would pop up in that bag. I can't remember much, but man. Hondo, Al Bundy's favorite. Was that one of Al Bundy's favorite movies? You don't really hear that when you talk John Wayne. I mean, you may think The Searchers. I think John Wayne was in that. One of my favorite. I don't really get into Western movies much. One of my all-time favorite movie Westerns is Rio Bravo with John Wayne, Dean Martin, Ricky Nelson. I think then he wanted to be called Rick Nelson, but I mean, I think Gabby Hayes might be in that also. There's Gabby Hayes again, come up twice in this. SCTV, Count Floyd. Yeah. Okay, Count Floyd. Took me a minute there, guys. Sorry, it's early in the morning here. So, we talked to 3D. But I was really excited about this. The only thing that made me almost excited was hearing JJ say,
and a smile that lights up the night, and it all belongs to Kid Dynamite!
Was there anything cooler than JJ in the 70s? Man, I want a hat like that. Let's see. Let's hop over the chat. Kimberly says, Butch catching the Sundance Kids. Chica the Monkey Boy. Is that from Land of the Lost? Was that a boy? Yeah, I guess that was a boy. You remember when, I think his name was Dibby. I could be wrong. Why do I think it's called Dibby? It was Lost in Space, like the last season, and the girl on there, Penny Cartwright. I think that was her name. Penny Cartwright. That don't sound right either. Penny. Oh, Penny. Penny had a little monkey alien creature, and I think his name was Dibby. I could be wrong. I don't know why I think that. Ashley says, Dynamite. Okay, I had a bunch of 3D comics in the 90s, says Brian. Thank you for the super chat, Brian. You are really here to help the channel. It means a lot. Really does. Means we can keep doing pop culture in the mornings. Brian, I'm going to send you over. Let's give Brian two. Let's give Brian. I'm going to give him two short ones because this one, if I play too long, they will cut me off. But it's so cringy, I like to play it.
I'll be your long-haired lover from Liverpool. You'll be my sunshine daisy from LA.
Dude, I can't wait to see this movie.
I know, it's so exciting. Anything could happen.
Yeah, anything. As long as they keep it exactly the same as it was in the first 3 movies and nothing changes at all.
I want surprises, but, you know, only the ones I expect.
Son of a bitch. Oh, there you go, Brian. Gave you oh, we got another super chat from Aaron. Oh my God, y'all guys are gonna make me cry. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Raw says the cover art at rental stores was awesome. Dominic says I call my son Monkey Boy when his hair is long. There you go. At least you don't call him the long hair lover from Liverpool. Just don't call him that. I feel like I'm getting a lot of shadow on my faces today. I hope that's okay. Cheeky the Monkey Boy said, I think so. Penny Robertson. Penny Robertson. What did I call her? I didn't say Robertson, did I? Josh said, we used to order Domino's Pizza and rent a movie from Blockbusters back when I was a kid. I really miss video rental stores. It was an experience. I do miss video rental stores. I remember going to them, you know, going to Blockbuster. God, spend 30, 40 minutes just walking down the aisle. Want to get this? No, want to get this? Looking at the movie covers, what to get. Blockbuster, I really love those local video stores before Blockbuster, but Blockbuster was okay. At least you were guaranteed to get it. Local stores, man, they get like 2 copies in, but I really miss the local stores. We got another super chat from Aaron. Says, have you watched Svengali? He doesn't do 3D movies, but he shows those types of 50s and 60s movies. No, I don't know, but I have to check that out. I will look that up. Sounds like something I might be into. Dibby the Blob, says Indiana Smith. But speaking of the Svengali, I hope I said that right. I tell you what podcast is fun to listen to if you're into old stuff. Now, this is more 60s, maybe 50s and stuff. And believe it or not, the Gilbert Godfrey podcast, I really like that because they really dig, and I mean they talk about, of course, the 70s and stuff. They do a lot of Charles Nelson Riley or Paul Lynde stuff, but they talk a lot of time about a lot of older movies from like the 50s and 60s. And you know, when I first heard Gilbert Godfrey doing a podcast, I thought, I don't want to hear that voice. That voice is irritating for an hour, but they really dig into movies and stuff, so I really, really enjoy it. The Blockbuster documentary on Netflix is good. I've been meaning to check that out. Hadn't checked that out. But they did kill local video stores. But then they got what was coming, I guess. I really like Holly Marshall from The Land of the Lost. That's good. Remember Robert Long? You remember Mom and Pop videos. Mom and Pop, man, the local stores. We had one called Shows to Go was a good one. Here we had a lot. They were local. You walk in there. Behind the red curtain, you had the naughty movies. You know, you try to sneak in there and look because you wasn't old enough. But I really like the local videos. I mean, there at the local video stores, of course, you go to Blockbuster and they welcome to Blockbuster time you walk in. But local stores, once you kept going, they knew you. They was like, hey, you'll like this. I know your taste. I know what you've been getting. The only problem is new releases. You would have to go down there and say, get on a waiting list, and they would call you. You call down there. Have they brought back Father Like Son yet? Oh! And you call down there an hour later. I'm here to get my copy of Like Father Like Son. Has they brought it back yet? Oh! And you get all upset and everything. A lot of fun right there. But we got a super chat from Aaron. Aaron, I'm going to send. Let's send. I don't have any more custom. I need to make more custom ones, I guess. You don't want to see the same old customs again. But here you go, Aaron. Just for you.
Jason Bateman. We'll be right back with Wonder Bro One.
Now, Chucky, don't do that. That was stuck in my head. I say it every time. It was stuck in my head for years. I remember the adult-only curtain off room. They put the kids-only section and try to keep and draw kids away from there. Yeah, I remember, man. And there was always, remember the porns were in big boxes. I mean, they weren't just in your regular video style box. They were usually in a bigger box. A lot of picture detail on the back of it. Ooh, I remember one local store didn't have it in a curtain. I don't know how they didn't get in trouble by the law or something. They had like drama, comedy. On the side of the room, they had adult. And I guess they would kind of watch to make sure that people didn't go over there, or they probably didn't care. Or maybe there was a store ran by perverts, and they like watching the kids walk over there and look at it. But I was remember being about 14 or 15, kind of moving on over there, acting like I didn't know, looking at the box and be like, oh, I didn't know I was looking at that. But hey, it was already in my spank bank. There was nothing they could do about it. I already saw those pictures. And you know, this is before the internet, before there was porn everywhere, where any little picture or any little thing, even a Sears catalog, could get into your spank bank pretty easily. We got James. Yeah, James is supporting the channel like a bayals. James, you need to do an episode of Battle of the Network Stars. That might be good for pop culture in the morning. That might be good, James. I might do that next week. That might be that might be fun to do. Look at some clips of that and everything. But let's give James a video. Try to find one that haven't, just because I want to hear it. Here you go, James.
Song about Jelly Man Kelly. He loves jelly the most. But most of all, Jelly Man Kelly loves jelly on toast.
Kiss my grits!
There we go. 2 clips for you, James. James and James Taylor. I didn't realize that. That is good. He's singing about Jelly Man Kelly, who likes jelly the most, but most of all, he likes jelly on his toast. I don't believe him. Okay, the rain is coming down here today. Chris. Oh, that's a personal message though. Okay, Kimberly. Some of them had alarms when someone walked in. Whoa, they really didn't want anyone walking in there on that one there. I remember me and my friend trying to rent we rented an R-rated movie, and they wanted to call my mom while she was at work and ask if it was okay. I was like, shit, just Rambo, fuck. And not like I'm renting Debbie Does Dallas. Ugh. My mom was like, I don't care. What? Oh, yeah, I just hit me to the store. I remember because it was like, we cut school. It was like 2 o'clock. And it was like, I was like, we got a number on file. I was like, no, don't worry about it. We'll call her. Why ain't he at school? And I had to be like, oh, we got her early. It was a bomb threat. I don't know. Again, perks of the 80s and the 90s. Well, 80s more. I was a guy out of school in the very, 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 very early 90s. You get out of school with a bomb threat. You got a test or something. Go down. They had a payphone in the back of the school. Call the school. I never did it. Call the school. Hey, there's a bomb. There's a bomb in the locker. I'm going to blow that sumbitch up. Then you get out of school early. Today you call a bomb threat. You got the number being traced. You got the bomb squad out there. You got the local news out there. You got CNN's going to show up. Oh, man. What happened to the good old days when you could just do an innocent bomb threat and get out of school? Oh, well. Times have changed, I guess. I think of grits without thinking. I can't think of grits without thinking of Cousin Vinny. I do. I eat grits. I'm a Southern man. I like my grits, but I do love that. I do think about that also. You know, I watched my Cousin Vinny. I hadn't seen it in years. Watched it a couple years back. I hadn't seen it in years. A couple months ago, me and my son watched it, and I forgot how good that was. I was like, this is a damn good movie. Do you have Happy Scrappy Hero Pup? I know where that's from right there. That is from Clerks. You can't get me with Clerks trivia. My mom says spank bank. My man. I thought he said my mom said spank bank. That would be gross. Yeah. Darth. We had no Blockbusters. I love the small rental stores. Yeah, we had a lot of small rental stores. So Blockbuster started moving in town. Then you had Hollywood. You had another Hollywood something that was like a chain store come in. You had a couple other chain stores come in and kill the mom and pop. Junkman, do you like Futurama? Never seen Futurama. Heard good things about it, never watched it. Card Shop Reality is here. I didn't realize that. Just getting here. That's why, even though I'm late, he's still here. And that is... You probably couldn't hear that, so I'll do that. Car Shop, since you just got here, I'm going to tell you what that is. What it is when you get here.
This is like my show where I like talk to people who are pretty cool and will like talk about things I think are pretty cool.
There you go. That sums up my show right there. We talk about things that are pretty cool. And sometimes I even talk to people that are pretty cool. Captain 3PO's, Drunk 3PO's gone, but I would love to do a live stream show or a show where, you know, I don't bash the new movies. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. And then you got the Phantom Menace or guys that really don't like Kathleen Kennedy, don't like the going on, don't like behind the scenes. And usually when I watch these Phantom Menace videos, I watch some of their live streams, it's one-sided. Or even a lot of people like me that really love the stuff, it's one-sided. I think it'd be good to have a video where you have both counterparts. It'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, we're getting off topic here. Captain EO, best 3D film of all time. Truth, the Star Wars agent. I believe that's a Michael Jackson movie. I've never seen it. Don't want to see it. Never got into Michael Jackson. Never really cared much unless he was singing Beat It. But Super Agent, Star Wars agent, thank you so much. We're going to send you, what can we send him? We're going to send him two clips. Here you go, Star Wars agents. Thanks for the support.
Charles, where does the joy come from? And I said, it comes from my blank, and it blanks from my blank.
Marsha.
There you go, right there. There you go. I love Alec Baldwin as Charles Nelson Riley, but I also love Charles Nelson Riley. The Parasite 3D. I think Debbie Moore was in it. I don't remember Parasite 3D. I have to look into that one. Name sounds familiar. Speaking of movies that... I went to the movies and saw a movie called The Great White. It was a pure Jaws ripoff. And I remember Universal sued him and he got pulled from theaters. And I was like, I got to see it. I don't know. I think it's on video now. But does anyone remember that? I think it's in different names. I remember at the end, there was a guy in a boat. Shark comes up and rams the boat. And the guy goes flying up in the air back into the water. And even then, I was probably 10 years old or maybe even younger. I remember thinking how stupid that looked. You could tell it was a dummy. It was like, no life in it. Do you like my imitation of a dummy? Hey, I do an imitation of a dummy every day. Okay. Hooray, Junkman did not call him Alec Baldwin. Alex Baldwin, yeah. I try to remember. I try to get names right sometimes. It's hard. Captain EO is on YouTube. It says there. You know what is on YouTube? Free on YouTube. Oh my God, dude. It is free. Please, if you've never seen it, go watch it. It is free on YouTube, and I couldn't believe it. It's not even like a bootleg. It's free from YouTube. I think it's got ads in it. The villain, Arnold. You know Arnold, the Terminator himself, and Margaret, Kirk Douglas, the villain. One of the funniest westerns you will ever see. Trust me, it's free on YouTube. Free on you. I love that movie as a kid, and I love it as an adult. Check it out. Trust me. Go watch it, and then it's like the Roadrunner and Cal Odie done as a western, live action western. Aaron, oh, that's too Aaron. Card Shop says there was some Clint Eastwood westerns on YouTube, free recently. I do have a lot of free movies on there. You have ads in them, but they're free. Aaron, I've seen part of, okay. Some of these are two other people here. Car Shark, my favorite western is War Wagon. I don't know if I've ever seen War Wagon. I know I don't get into westerns much, but I love True Grit. I talked about Rio Bravo. I love Rio Bravo. The Searchers is a good one right there. I think I talked about it a minute ago. There's some good ones, you know. I never saw Pale Rider. I need to see that one. Never saw that one. Aaron said he saw James Taylor in concert in the 70s. I don't remember because I was a baby. That's bad. Yeah, I think I saw Elvis as a baby. I think my mom took me to see Elvis. And I was like a little baby and don't have no memory of it. I do have very limited memory of seeing Donnie and Marie live. But I don't know if that's just they told me I went to see it live. And that's why I have a memory of it. But apparently I went to see Donnie and Marie live in concert. The earliest thing I can remember going to see was Sesame Street on Ice. And I remember that because Bert came up and he was like, shook my hand. And I was like, oh. I was starstruck. I was like, Bert. I always loved Bert and Ernie. They were always my favorite. But if you need me to prove it, I can't do it now because I don't have it prepared. I could pull up me wearing a Bert and Ernie shirt on school picture day. I probably was like, I'm wearing that. Bert and Ernie. Before my Star Wars took my life over, Bert and Ernie was my Star Wars. Yeah, you heard that quote right. Bert and Ernie was my Star Wars before Star Wars. Anyway. Let's see here. We're bumping here. We got the chat rolling. Aaron says, Elvis, that's cool. Who cares if you can't remember it? You still saw Elvis. Yeah, I still. And here's something maybe when he passes away, I'm sure it's going to come one day. My dad was like a roadie for Jerry Lee Lewis. And we got pictures of my dad with Jerry Lee Lewis at my grandma's house. Yeah, so... I don't know if maybe I saw when I was little. I don't think they've seen each other since the 70s or anything. But right there in that 50s time or 60s, right when Jerry Lewis was big, not Jerry Lewis, not lady, we're talking Jerry Lee Lewis. My dad and him hung out. He would come over to my grandparents' house. Apparently, it was my dad's parents, and hang out, play music with them. And I was like, oh my God. So we got like pictures of like Jerry Lee Lewis at my grandma's house, and some backstage photos when he come to town and stuff. So if you're into rock music, Jerry Lee Lewis is a god, right? Sesame Street Live, I saw that at Moore Silver Center in Monroe, Louisiana. Thunder, y'all hear that? Let that thunder roll. Let that on pass on by. I caught Charlie Daniels back in the late 70s. Now, I know my sister, so I guess I went to see John Denver, and he kissed her on the cheek. She was probably about 8 or 9 years old. John Denver. And that's all I remember hearing stories growing up of how John Denver kissed my sister. And in my mind, I thought, uh-oh. Michael Cash says the killer is legend. That's right, Jerry Lee Lewis is the killer. He is a legend, although he married his 13-year-old cousin, but we won't talk about that, will we? My friend brother was Elvis' bodyguard, says Chaka the Monkey Boy. That's a cool story. That's part of his Memphis Mafia. Would that have been part of that? That's pretty cool. I remember Red was part of that. Raw Solo says, love me some storms. I do. I like the calm little moments before the storm. Not to sound like Gary Oldman, but that's true. Vanilla Ice said Elvis killed Kennedy. I did not know that. I think everyone has been accused of killing Kennedy. In fact, I saw a video not long ago that Woody Harrelson's dad killed Kennedy. I think everybody. Didn't they say one of the guys running for president, or Ted Cruz or something? Didn't his parents have something to do with it too? I saw Charlie Daniels at the Rice Festival in 2016 or 17. Well, Charlie Daniels would have been a good one to see. The devil went down to Georgia. That would have been a good one to see there. Dar Smoker says, first thing I seen was Metallica. Now that's a good first concert to go to. Although I never was much of a Metallica fan, I can appreciate the music that they do. Oh,
I miss my old Camaro and my mansion in Van Nuys. Wish I still hung with Nash Bridges, played poker with a fall guy.
Okay, sorry, threw that out there. Woody Harrelson. That's funny. Woody Harrelson. Okay, guys, let's see. We got about 10 more minutes now. We talked about all the 3D I can talk about, I think. But man, was it an exciting time for 3D local movies. At least if you were a boy like me that wanted to escape in bad 60s movies. Jenner Custom Toys says 50-mile-an-hour winds in Philadelphia. That would be fun. Go out there and hang out. Joe says once upon a time in the West is good. You know what I tell you? It's probably one of the worst Western movies there is How the West Was Fun. How the West Was Fun. Not one. How the West Was Fun. I never saw it, but I'm pretty sure it was bad. Star Wars Agent. I love Donnie and Marie. They were in Vegas like 25 years ago. You know who I saw in Vegas back in the 80s? I can find nothing on Google about this. There was a play starring not starring Don Denver, you dummy. Bob Denver in a play. I don't know. I remember that. I went to a play. That's probably the only play I've ever been to, at least that I can think of. It's probably 82, 83. Family went on vacation, and we were like, I was like, my God, Gilligan. I saw Gilligan. Oh, Josh is sitting in a super chat. Josh is tearing down the room with a super chat. Josh Hardman is coming in, helping support the channel. How awkward would it be to actually rent porn? I think I did rent some. I think me and a buddy did rent some one time. Let the cashier know what turns you on. If that is intimate, I don't know what is. Whew. Yeah. I think me and my buddy did one time, and it's always weird trying to watch. Your friend wanted to watch porn. I remember us going to rent it, but I don't remember I think we chickened out now that I think about it. Because we were probably about 19 or 20. Thank God the internet came along, right? At least if you couldn't get it free, you could order it without getting embarrassed. But John, yeah. And I always had some friends when I was like 15 or 16. They would find their dad's porn stash, you know, they found there where they're dead, and they would want you to come watch it. And I was like, I don't want to watch porn with a bunch of dudes, man. Sorry, I just don't want to watch porn with a bunch. It's as close to watching porn with your parents. There's just some things you don't want to do. I don't want to know that my buddy boy's got a chubby because we're watching porn together. No, I don't want to watch porn with friends. But Josh sending a super chat. So we got to give Josh something here. I've already ran out of customs. I would love to give you a custom one. But probably no one wants to see Primetime Charlie. Again, they're probably like, we have seen enough of that guy to last us forever. So what's one we haven't done we can send out? First, we're going to do, I need some more, man. You guys are getting, okay, one of my favorites. Here you go. Josh, just for you. Here goes.
Funny, but here's that rainy day. Here's that rainy day they told me about.
I'm Audrey Lee. See you next time on Kids Beat.
There you go. You got some Audrey Lee Kids Beat right there. Also, thank you, Josh, for supporting the channel like that. Really does mean a lot. And if I didn't think you were tired of seeing Primetime Charlie or Gangster Chewbacca or Larry, I would play it again for you. But some of the rooms probably like, I cannot sit through that Primetime Charlie again. Okay. I said your name. I didn't mean to come out. I didn't mean to come out and do your routine. God. That dude is too excited in the morning. Is that Paul Williams? Yes, that is Paul Williams, the great Paul Williams right there. What? Trickyards is here. Trickyards is up. That Canadian got his ass up early this morning. Trickyards is here. What is up, Trickyards? How's it going there? Oh, Trickyards is here. We're going to send this out to Trickyards.
Fighting the Frizzies at 11.
That's my boy, that Trickyard right there. Watched a little of your live stream last night. Watching on Apple TV, so I couldn't comment or anything. Didn't watch long, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was about to go to bed, and I was like, oh man, look, Trickyards is live, so I just clicked on it, watched a little bit. Check out Trickyards. If you're in the Trek, that dude knows everything about Star Trek. I said it yesterday when he came in the room. I asked him what kind of cake today to eat for his birthday, and he knew. I don't know who knows that. I even Googled it. Oh, man, we got Chris Cadwell always here supporting the channel. Chris, always. Wonder if they made porn in 3D. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did, man. They had to make porn. And, you know, the way they made porn. Oh, man. Chris, here's just for you.
I just hope Chunky's in it. He's so good at providing the whimsical comic relief that no one asks for.
Oopsa! We are out of oxygens!
Yeah. Sorry, Ryan Johnson haters. It's still on, says Star Wars Junkman. Star Wars Junkman. Star Wars punk ass.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, man, Trickyards is sending out a super chat also. Thank you so much. Ooh, some of that Canadian super chat money right there. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great live stream. We are. We're bumping about 48 people. The morning show's a little light. I need to grow but we're growing. I mean, we're going to load the thing I like this is a community. We're here to have fun. We chat, we talk, we have fun. Just a way morally to say, let's just have fun. But yeah, the morning show's really good. I mean, this morning I didn't expect it to be blowing up, but we'll be back at 7 o'clock tonight with Freeform Friday, where we're just talk anything. No real topic. We just hang out, we chat, ask questions, shoot the shit. And we're going to do video. We're going to do tonight at 7. We're going to take your phone calls. I got some phone calls. I'm going to listen to them and answer them. We're going to do that. But Trickyards, you get a special video. We're going to send you... I did that. That's one of my favorites, but I already done that today. You guys are probably tired of seeing Sam Beckett sing. Let's just throw one up here. Okay, what can we give him? We done Jellyman Kelly. Oh, here you go, Trickyards.
Sorry, Virginia. There ain't no Santa Claus.
There you go, Trickyards. We'll give Trickyards one more. We'll give him this one just so I can play it and laugh at it. Where's it at? Here you go, Trickyards.
Okay, Junkman, I know you're still watching. Hear it from me to you. Fuck off.
Okay, you're not welcome here.
I'm not welcome over at a channel where they bitch about Star Wars to 6 people. Oh my god. Chunky the Monkey Boy says phone calls. That would be great. Yeah, I don't have the number in front of me, but I put it up on the community tab. I'll put it up on Twitter and the community tab and Facebook later. It's a number. You call it, leave a voice message. If you can, keep it 20 to 30 seconds. I mean, we don't want no hour. And I'm sure a lot of them, because I know you guys, and I know I probably encourage it all. Y'all going to be cut-ups. Y'all going to be giving me fucking phony phone calls, man. You're going to make phony phone calls to Ed Rooney, or Edward Rooney. Paul Williams was a real man's man. He was. He was as real as a real man as they get. Like Charles Nelson Riley or Liberace. I mean, real men. They don't make real men anymore. I hate that bitch. Fuck her and trick ours. Hey, come on now. Come on now. Don't want her to sue you. Now, she was out there. I didn't even say nothing that bad to her. I just said, the dude makes. I was just trying to help out. Anyway, I'm with you, Trick. I don't hate her. She gave me something to laugh at. Got me a video that did pretty good in the views, and she gave me a sound clip. So hey. More power too. I don't think I've ever seen anything where Paul Lynn and Charles Nelson Riley were on the same set at the same time. But I don't think they ever did anything together. I don't know why. They should have. Man, I loved Charles Nelson Riley. Was great, but really loved Paul Lynn. I'm drawing a blank here. Sorry, I'm over here looking for something. And I'm about to try to find something long because I'm about to sneeze, be honest with you.
I just got back from seeing Stellar Odyssey: Colon the Force rehash. No spoilers, but it's so refreshing to see less CGI space battles and more sock puppets. And what a brave decision it was to recast all the main characters as female, including the robots.
Ah! I can't believe it! They ruined the whole franchise!
Was that one of the Phantom Menace guys? Who was that? Okay, sorry, I was about to cough or sneeze or something right there. Let me get some drink here. He was a trucker. I don't know. He was a froggy and a courtin'. He did ride. Okay, sorry. I don't think. Oh, I've read that one already. LO, she kicked me off her live stream too. Oh no. You know, honestly, I went to her live stream that day because I was just bored searching live streams. She had more people in her live streams than I usually get. Man, it does pay. Man, if I would just turn my channel into a I hate everything channel. I would be doing good, I guess. Now, she doesn't have many subscribers, but somehow she had like 90 live people in her live stream that day. Which is, you know, on my Star Wars Mondays, I do break 100 usually, but usually, you know, I'm getting around 60 to 70s during my live streams. Okay, guys, we're past an hour, so we're going to wrap it. Don't forget the live stream. The replays go over to the live stream channel. I'm trying my best to build that channel up, get ads on it so we can do all the live streams there. And then your daily 5 o'clock video, which will come up today at 5 o'clock. That's going to be more of the normal stuff. I would love to have the live stream separate. So even if you've already seen these live streams, go over there, put it on autoplay, watch the live streams, leave the room. Because I got to get my watch time built up. You got to have 4,000 watch time minutes or something to get ads. I've already got, you got to have 2,000 subscribers. I got that. So I just need to get the view count, the view minutes they call it up. I'm at like almost at 800, but I got to get 4,000. So I don't know how it works. Hopefully you can go in and hit play, leave the room, and it would help me out. Being an hour each, I'm hoping so. But anyway, let's check out these chats really quick before I run out of here. What's our channel called? Junkyard? I do not say. That's up to someone else to tell you. I don't want her to feel like I'm sending hate over her way. Even in the video, I didn't say her name or anything. So, Chucky the Monkey, beyond the trailer. Ugh. That she just reminds me of a teacher. She just looks. I can't do it. She just looks at the camera and puts the eyebrow up. She reminds me of a teacher in high school I wouldn't like. So, Ashley says, "Have a great day, Junkie." You too, Ashley. Hopefully, I'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight. Stephen says, hello, good morning, and goodbye, Junkman. Brawl says, thanks for a great live stream. Car Reality says, Junkman's trademark move. Car Shot Reality says, Blue Milk Cup. I'm probably missing some of these guys and just trying to catch them really quick. Again, Super Chats means I don't miss them there. But I think that's it. I think we're done. You should go put a link in the description so I can go subscribe. No, I'm not sending people not sending people her way, but I'm sure someone can help you out there. And in fact, honestly, I don't even remember her channel. I was looking to see if it's still in my history. I don't even remember it. I have some Star Wars inside info for you. I just learned recently that Junkman's channel is popping. Is it? I did not know that.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Junkman's channel is popping though. Good job on these videos. Thank you. Thank you for the fun, Junkmaster. Gorilla at Large. Yeah, Gorilla at Large. That was pretty cool. So yeah, let's get out of here, guys. I want to thank you again for the chats and everything. Really means a lot. We're going to get on out of here, and I'm trying to see what we can end the show with that we hadn't ended with. What did we not? Did we play everything? I think we played about everything, guys. So I want to thank you again for all the help, and I'll just do one of my favorites. Thank you, guys. We will see you tonight live 7 o'clock, and you'll see a video at 5 o'clock. See you then.
Oh no, somebody's busted my antenna.
Huh? All right, fellas, and away we go.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.